eyes will stay in chains. Look upon your greatness as you'll send the call out, send the call out, send the call out, send the call out.
And brought to you by Sprite. It's the 2K pregame show.
Hello, everybody, and welcome. Glad you could join us here on 2K Sports. I'm Ernie Johnson, and everybody knows the guy next to me, the monstrous Shaquille O'Neal. Tonight, it'll be the Detroit Pistons going up against the Thunder in Oklahoma City. And for Oklahoma City, they went 2-0 against this team last season, looking to continue that string of victories tonight. Hey, Shaq, when the Pistons hired Stan Van Gundy as the head coach, they also made him president. I mean, he's calling the shots there. What do you think?
Well, he's a, controlling type of guy, fits him very well. You have to put him in a select category now. It's only very few coaches that have complete control over basketball and decision. The other two are Popovich and Doc Rivers.
It is almost game time here on 2K Sports. Time to turn it over to Kevin Harlan and company. Kevin.
Missy be the name and y'all should already know. I've been around long as Scarface, so shimmy, shimmy, yeah, shimmy, yeah, she, yeah. Let me grab the microphone and I'ma take it away. Say so. Say so. Say so.
It's an interconference contest here in Oklahoma City, Oklahoma, as the Thunder play one at home. We're all set to bring you NBA action. This is Kevin Harlan, joined as always by Clark Kellogg and Steve Kerr. Detroit is working their way through a road trip going into today's game. Well, it's been an improvement this year over last season. They made a lot of adjustments and happy to see that they translate into some tangible results.
Well, I think for Detroit, they've climbed the ranks this season. They've definitely changed for the better, and now they find themselves really within shouting distance of the top.
And that's a huge accomplishment because they were not that close last year. So they've made major improvement, and we'll see if they can continue to go on this upward path and carry this momentum forward.
And a look at the starters for the Pistons. Monroe and Drummond there inside. Reggie Jackson out there with Jennings. And it's Butler in at the small forward.
The offense just getting right to the rim, but at least they saved the layup with the foul.
That's old school basketball rules. I mean, at the end of the day, no easy layup. Earn it from the line.
The Pistons shooting their first free throws of the game. The first free throw is good. And that's good as he hits both of his shots. We've got 28 seconds left here in the opening quarter. Westbrook against Jackson. Westbrook with the bucket.
And the layup just gift wrapped right there. I mean, he had a clear path to the basket.
Jennings with the ball. Drummond sets the screen for Jennings. Jackson in the corner. It's Jennings with the drive. The shot by Butler. Nobody around. The shot's good. Jennings making the play. Here's Roberson. Here's Westbrook. And no good trying to get that one. 1 quarter in the books, and it's been a close one so far. The Pistons on top, leading by just 2. We'll take a quick break, then get you back to the action.
NBA season is in full swing. Chris Paul and the Los Angeles Clippers go up against Dwayne Wade and the Miami Heat next Thursday, 7 p.m. Eastern Time.
Well, up to this point, a closely contested game as we start the second quarter. And before we move on, what do you guys think about what we've seen so far from Detroit?
And the difference to this point has been defense. This club has really gotten after it, and that's what's gotten them this lead.
Well, there's nothing that's gone up that hasn't been contested so far.
And Detroit looking at who they've got. Anthony Tolliver out there with Andre Drummond. Then it's Jody Meeks. Then there's Tayshaun Prince. And it's Jackson in at the 1 spot. Now here is Augustine. That's good. Augustine's got his first bucket of the night.
Well, they really started to come on here in the second.
Playing much better here, guys. And it looks like they're starting to make up some ground. We'll see if that can continue.
Here's Jackson. Pass to Drummond. Here's Meeks. To the right side. 6 to shoot. And Drummond kicks to Jackson. On the wing, Jackson. Fires for 3. They shoot again. No good on the layup. That misses. Would have counted had it gone in. Second quarter ends in a tight one. Pistons lead by 2. And a chance now to send you over to Doris Burke standing by on the sideline. Doris?
Scott, in looking at the remainder of this basketball game, what are you asking from your group offensively?
Just keep moving the ball, keep tacking, don't hold the ball. You don't have a shot or a pass, you gotta drive it and kick it, drive it and kick it.
Coach, thank you so much. Guys, never good when the ball sticks.
Thank you, Doris, and we'll be right back after halftime for the start of quarter number 3. Welcome back, everyone. The second half about to get underway, and it's been a close one so far. Now the Pistons with it. A 2-point game. They defeated the Wizards in their last game.
That was an impressive defensive performance. The athleticism, the intensity, the energy, really shutting their opponent down.
And Steve, that was reflected in their block total. I mean, they were extremely disruptive, equal parts hustle, muscle, and smarts.
Third quarter action getting rolling right now, brought to you by Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Here's who's on the floor. So for Oklahoma City right now, ran outside at the 3 with Ibaka playing the power forward. Russell Westbrook out there with Roberson. And it's Adams, and at the center, filling out the middle. For Oklahoma City, their last game was a loss to the Celtics in Boston.
And Kevin, they would have had to be sensational defensively to compensate for their lack of offense in that game.
Yeah, and you know what, Steve? I don't think they're built to play those kind of low-scoring, grinded-out games. They weren't that time, at least.
Here's Jennings. Following the basket by Russell Westbrook. Jennings. Monroe, the pass to Drummond. Butler dishes to Drummond. Back to Butler. Westbrook with the steal. The finish. Rips down the breakaway slam.
Great anticipation and awareness to come up with the steal and trigger the fast break.
Wow, and now it's just a one-possession game thanks to that quick hitter. Fantastic basketball on the open floor.
We're at the end of the third, and we've still got a close one. Pistons ahead. They're up by 2. We're going to step aside for just a second, but join us right back here for the start of the fourth quarter. Next.
Hey, Mr. Venner. Yo, hola.
Sunday, November 16th, James Harden and the Houston Rockets go up against Russell Westbrook and the Oklahoma City Thunder. Live from Oklahoma City. Don't miss out.
And it's time to bring up the State Farm assist of the game.
Well, it had to be this play, don't you think, Kevin? Sure. This is just a phenomenal pass. Made the defense look like they had no idea what was going on.
What precision with that pass.
Beautiful.
On the floor for Detroit, Jennings and Meeks in the backcourt. Tayshaun Prince out there with Anthony Tolliver. And it's Monroe in at the center position. And Meeks gets to Jennings. Monroe with a screen on Ibaka. Jennings dishes to Monroe. Here's Meeks trying to get open as Monroe. Good!
A crucial basket.
They needed it, and he gave it to him.
And it's the Thunder with the ball. And Westbrook, here we go. It's in! And he has brought them to within 2 points.
So tough to stop Westbrook right now.
This is a huge possession.
You've got to execute under pressure. We're going to see what they're made of.
Shot and game clock separated by 5. Jennings kicks to Monroe. Westbrook with the steal. And now a fast break for the Thunder. Morrow leading the charge.
Boy, their defense making an impact here late, Kevin.
And straight off the steal, Clark, a perfectly run fast break ends in a slam dunk.
That could be a huge 4-point swing in this game.
Tolliver, it falls!
Terrible defense for both teams, just atrocious.
Yeah, it's been awful, Steve. I don't know any other way to say it, and I'm sure both teams will get an earful from their coaches.
And so it's the Pistons who come out on top here. Well, they don't get much more exciting than that, Clark.
They sure don't. And when it was gut check time, this team kept their composure, kept their emotions in check, and got it done.
Well, that'll do it. For Doris Burke, Steve Kerr, and Clark Kellogg, this is Kevin Harlan saying so long. We'll see you next time. And as we leave, we give you our Jordan Player of the Game, Caron Butler.